has Prince Harry lost the plot in his new interview, blaming the press for his rift with the royal family? Now, if you think that's ridiculous, oh my goodness, in his interview, he makes so many more ridiculous claims. Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef, the alternate, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to another dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much got me eye, and oh my goodness, yeah. Let's jump into this one, shall we, because this teaser trailer for Prince Harry's interview has been making the rounds all over Twitter, and oh my goodness, have I and you guys got some things to say about it. So for those that haven't seen it, let's just have a quick watcheroo now.
To what extent do you think that your determination to fight the tabloids destroyed the relationship with your family?
I think there's, that's certainly a central piece to it. But you know, that's a hard question to answer, because anything I say about my family results in a torrent of abuse from the press. I've made it very clear that this is something that needs to be done.
See, he says anything he says about the royal family results in a torrent of abuse from the press. So, stop throwing mud and insulting and trying to, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, destroy the royal family. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. And then you won't get that reaction from the press. It's cause and reaction, right? Cause and effect. Cause, reaction. You cause something, you're going to get the reaction to it. You are insulting the royal family, trying to, as far as I'm concerned, destroy them, this, that and the other. What? Hazza thinks that he's going to get a hero's welcome and a huzzah, this, that and the other. Come on, he brings it on himself. And this is the thing, right? As we go through this interview, we're finding that he's just not taking responsibility for anything that he says or is doing. Opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever. But let's play the rest of it.
It would be nice if we did it as a family. I believe that, again, from a service standpoint, and when you're in a public role, that these are the things that we should be doing for the greater good. But
oh, wah! He's upset that the royal family isn't joining forces with him to try and destroy the press. Oh, it. Who would want to join forces with, as far as I'm concerned, a duplicitous, backstabbing liar? I know I wouldn't, and I'm definitely sure the royal family wouldn't either. But oh my goodness, it's like, oh my goodness, it would be 10 times easier if the royal family was on side. Oh my goodness, look at me, I'm the martyr. I'm taking on the big Goliath on my own, and the royal family's deserted me and left me out to dry. If they have done, do you blame them after everything Hazza has done over the years? Come on. It's all poor me, poor me, poor me, this victim narrative that, as far as I'm concerned, he continues to spin time and time again. I'm getting bored of this. Are you? Come on.
You know, I'm doing this for my reasons.
What do you think of their decision not to fight in the way that you have?
I think everything that's played out has shown people what the truth of the matter is. For me, the mission continues, but it's caused, as you say, part of a rift.
Yeah, it has shown the truth of the matter. As far as I'm concerned, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, it's shown that the press isn't as bad as making out to be, right? Now, when we go on to this second part here, okay, and this is to prove my point that I've just made, he says here that his victory against the Mirror Group newspaper, one of the cases that he brought against the press last year, was a, quote, monumental one. Check this out.
When you got the judge's ruling that you had been hacked, what was your reaction?
to go in there and come out and have the judge rule in our favour was obviously huge. But for him to go as far as he did with regard to, this wasn't just the individual people, this went right up to the top. This was lawyers, this was high executives. And to be able to achieve that in a trial, and that's a monumental victory.
Okay, he's trying to make out that his victory against the Mirror Group newspaper was monumental. Well, let's facts, guys, because I don't think so. Do you? So Hazza was awarded, firstly, in terms of a monetary amount for damages, £140,600. Okay, think about it. He spent millions reportedly just on this one case alone. So, yeah, the damages reportedly do not even begin to cover all of his legal costs whatsoever. So, monetarily, as far as we can see, he lost out. Now, he brought 33 articles, 33 examples to court, right? Essentially turning round and saying, these were examples where Mirror Group newspaper hacked me, this, that and the other. Guess what? The judge found less than that. 15 out of 33 of the examples that he brought to court, the judge found, yeah, okay, Mirror Group newspaper were in the wrong, this, that and the other, right? And if I'm not mistaken, and let me know in the comments below, I'm sure the judge actually in his ruling actually turned around and said, next time, be a little bit more selective when you come with your examples, instead of just trying to throw everything at the wall to see what sticks. Because quite frankly, less than half of the examples that he brought to the table to court, the judge found, yeah, okay, Mirror Group newspaper were in the wrong. So for Hazard to turn round here and say, oh my goodness, it was a monumental victory, absolute horse shiz as far as I'm concerned. Another claim as far as I'm concerned, completely debunked. Now, this is the thing, right? According to Taz, my good friend on YouTube, if you're not subscribed to her, get it done now, says, OMG, he takes no accountability for trashing his family. Oprah, Netflix, the me you can't see, Spare, he's unbelievable. He's saying because his family aren't fighting the tabloids with him, it's caused a rift. No, bellend, it was you attacking them that caused the rift. Exactly. And he takes no accountability whatsoever, as far as I can see in these clips, as to how he actually has trashed the royal family using the press that he demonizes so much. Okay? This dude is an absolute walking contradiction. Now, this is the thing. Look at the list here. Look at all the instances where he has used the press that, in my opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, he used to trash the royal family. Okay? This is from the British Prince 2 at freedom_007__. And you've got the Tell All ITV documentary, the Tell All Finding Freedom book, the Tell All to James Corden, Dax Shepard, the Apple documentary, the Oprah Winfrey interview, the BBC documentary, the All Cut interview, the Variety interview, the Netflix mockumentary, as I like to call it, 60 Minutes interview, the interview with Tom Bradby, Michael Strahan, People magazine, the Telegraph interview with Bryony Gordon, and of course, Spare, otherwise known as Wah. He does not, as far as I can see and as far as I can tell, take responsibility that he has used the press that he demonises so much for his own ends. To, as far as I'm concerned, trash and try and destroy the royal family. Like I said, this guy is an absolute walking contradiction. And not only that, he's so happy to try and rewrite history by bending the facts. And it seems like, as far as I'm concerned, Megsy might have taught him well on that. When you take into account what Tribes Britannia has said here, They say Prince Harry is once again trying to rewrite history. Prince William exposed the phone hacking years ago. It was William who told Harry he had been hacked 9 times and had given everything to the police. It was Harry, out of pure jealousy, who turned down the settlement because it wasn't as large as William's. Because reportedly Prince William had settled for $1 million, right? And I think, if, as far as I can remember, Hazard was offered about £100,000, something along those lines. Tribes Britannia then says Harry is not a hero. He's a spiteful, venomous little troll who is trying to cover up his racist, drunk, nasty, we'll say here, past. Sorry for YouTube human reviewer. Got to be a little bit careful of the words that I say there. Now, he has been turned into an absolute international laughingstock. And as far as I can tell, this interview is not going to remedy matters in that arena whatsoever. We have Megan's Mole here, another good friend of mine on YouTube. If you're not subscribed to her, do it now. She definitely has the PhD in moonbumpology. And she says, look at this pathetic jackass trying to rewrite history. Prince Harry is a whiny, pathetic bitch who has been turned into an international laughingstock by his raggedy trollop of a wife, Megsy. And yeah, it's a bit harsh, but I definitely agree with Megan's Mole there. And then she continues, because this is the thing, right? Hazard's trying to make himself out to be this big all-time victim, right? But you know what? When you look at the statistics and you look at the actual facts of the case and the matter, he isn't actually as big as a victim he makes out to be when you compare him to Prince William and Princess Catherine in this whole media hacking situation, right? Because Prince William was hacked 39 times. Princess Catherine was hacked 155 times. Prince Harry, 9 times. So no wonder Prince William got a larger settlement offer than Prince Hazard, because Prince William was hacked many more times over than Hazard. I mean, come on, this is absolutely ridiculous that Hazard's actually doing this. Now, speaking of family, he's now blaming the press for the rift. Again, taking zero responsibility whatsoever for his own actions, right? We've got Angela Levin here, a royal commentator and expert, saying in the ITV programme interview, Prince Harry says that fighting the tabloids is a central piece that led to the breakup of his relationship with his family. What about his talk to Oprah, his 6 morning hours on Netflix, his biography Spare, and leaking private conversations for cash? They count, H, and the countless interviews that he's done on TV. And look at it here, right? You've got Helen 3030 saying Prince Harry, 39 years old, continues his desperate attempt to get his family's attention by reshuffling the usual family rift melodrama for the 1565th time. It's undeniably true that the royal family's silence is killing him. But again, he's not taking any responsibility for the rift whatsoever. It's always, as far as I'm concerned, someone else's fault, another entity's fault. As far as I can tell, he does not take any responsibility for any of the actions that he's done that contributed and caused the rift in the first place. But overall, my very, very, very good friend Sue Smith sums this all up nicely. And if you're not subscribed to her YouTube channel, get it done now. She says, another Oprah show. He takes zero responsibility for what he has done to his family and makes nonsensical claims as the royal family settled the case. He's trying to rewrite history and does not ask any of the hard questions. Just another wine fest. And that's really what it is in the end when it comes down to it, guys. This whole interview is just another wine fest. And we've been able to, as far as I can tell, debunk a couple of claims that he's already made in these clips alone. Oh my goodness, how many more do we have to debunk once this full interview is out and open to the world? How many do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. With that being said, if you appreciated this video and you want more, and believe me, of course there's gonna be more, then make sure you subscribe to join our alternate tribe, because you will not want to miss my next video. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever's. Also as well, if you've got some very strong opinions about Prince Harry's new interview, and I bet you do, then make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this, because it does guarantee a response from me. And until the next time, you guys, laters.